The Knicks had a chance to close out the Celtics as this game was tied at halftime, but Luke Kornet would come in and completely change the complexity of this game. The Celtics have really been struggling in this series at the 5 position. Kristaps Porzingis could not breathe at halftime, and that was the reason why he didn't go in the second half. But where they're struggling is Porzingis can't give them that scoring like he normally does, but he also can't slide his feet as quickly as Luke Kornet can on the defensive side of the ball. You see on this play, Josh Hart tries to beat Kornet off the dribble, and he does a great job of sliding his feet, not biting on that pump fake, and then blocks him when he goes up with it. And you just simply don't see that with Porzingis. He can't slide his feet fast enough, and yes, he does have the height, but he's really struggled to rebound in this series. And another really underrated part of his game right here was his ability to help and kind of play this rover position where he didn't have to stay glued onto Hart because that three-point shot's inconsistent, but he comes over and would clean up these blocks when guys like Brunson or Cat would think they had these one-on-one opportunities. And this play right here really encapsulates how the Celtics would play the Knicks in the second half. They would put these smaller defenders like a Derek White or a Drew Holiday on Karl Anthony Towns and front him. They would play Luke Kornet in this drop coverage, in this rover position to guard Josh Hart, but he's that help defender. OG Anunoby tries to beat Hauser off the dribble here, and you see Luke Kornet playing this rover position. They're not worried about Josh Hart in the corner here. So OG tries to drive it, goes up, Luke Kornet alters the shot, they get the offensive rebound, Mikal Bridges shoots the 3, and look who's there to get the defensive board. That's all because of Luke Kornet playing this rover position. He doesn't have to stay glued onto Hart, and it helped this Celtics defense dramatically in the second half. And this is what you haven't seen from the Celtics centers all series long. Kornet does a good job of hustling back here, creates some traffic in the paint, but Mitchell Robinson has been a menace on the boards, and Luke Kornet's able to tip this out to Peyton Pritchard. The Celtics have significantly struggled against Mitchell Robinson on the boards, and Luke Kornet was just a pest all night long. If I'm Joe Mazzulla and the Boston Celtics, I absolutely start Luke Kornet in Game 6. Allow him to be this beast in the paint and force Josh Hart to be the playmaker. Force him to hit these three-point shots and allow Luke Kornet to be a monster in that help position. Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and Drew Holiday can all guard their yard. Allow Luke Kornet to be this rover and to continue to cause disruption for the New York Knicks.